It feels like things have hit the skids down there in Charlotte between LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. A recent report from Yahoo Sports, Kelly Iko, shout out to him, has revealed that LaMelo Ball has grown increasingly frustrated with the organization and is open to a trade. It's so crazy that we're seeing these superstar point guards like get to a point with their frustration that they're being open to being traded. We got the situation with John Morant, which is being monitored. Maybe he might say, hey, get me out of here. And now we got LaMelo Ball. Now, LaMelo Ball is arguably one of the funnest players to watch in the NBA. You know, you got the flashy passing and the shooting and this style of play, and it's so fun to watch. Yes, he makes some bonehead decisions on the court, like bonehead basketball, but when LaMelo's on, and he's arguably one of the best point guards in the game. The Charlotte Hornets have done a lot this offseason to put a solid roster around him. When you think of drafting Con Nipple, you think of bringing in guys like Colin Sexton to come help him out in the backcourt. And it's just a shame that things just haven't materialized. The Hornets are 4-11, and doesn't seem like they're going to be able to compete for a playoff spot unless they somehow miraculously turn it around, which I doubt. In the article, it also states that LaMelo Ball is having career lows in field goal percentage and three-point shooting too. So, yeah, it's not looking too good for him. It's not looking too good down there in Charlotte. Now, personally, what teams do you guys think that LaMelo Ball should get traded to? I think of the Minnesota Timberwolves. I look at a team that's right there on the cusp of competing for a championship, who arguably needs an upgrade at point guard. I think a backcourt between LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards would be must-see TV with the passing and the playmaking. I think they both could feed off each other. I think you have an OG like Mike Conley who can be like, yo, LaMelo, you got to chill, who can kind of like rein him in, try to make him make better plays. Because as talented as LaMelo Ball is, he could be a bonehead at times. And, you know, that's evident. But it's a shame that things haven't been able to work out in Charlotte. Like I said, they have a talented roster when you think of Brandon Miller and Miles Bridges along with LaMelo Ball. It just feels like a team that should probably be like at least 500 at worst. But, you know, it just hasn't worked out. And, you know, he definitely seems like he is more of a line of wanting to win as opposed to just spend his rest of his career playing on a team that's 35 to 33 wins. But what team do you guys think LaMelo Ball will get traded to?